Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Stephen Hammer and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are taking a look at my WWE Shop Ruthless Aggression Oval Intercontinetal title, re-leathered by BearSkull.Leather, Ace Hernandez. So let's grab it and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so first things first, when I have this belt on display behind me, I use a Rey Mysterio Funko Pop. Rey was one of my favorites when he was Intercontinental Champion, so I have a Rey Mysterio Funko Pop. And I have the classic Randy Orton figure in the orange trunks, because when I see this belt, I usually always think of Randy Orton. So, Randy Orton action figure with Rey Mysterio on display with the Oval Intercontinental title. Alright, so let's take a look at my WWE Shop Oval Intercontinental title. This has been re-leathered by BearSkull.Leather, Ace Hernandez. He has re-leathered a few of my belts before. He's re-leathered my WWF Classic tag. He's re-leathered my United States title, my women's title, and now he's done the Oval Intercontinental title. Another thing I want to point out with this title is that I also went back and repainted this title as well. The original shop belt has this regular blue all over the belt in the water and the globes and stuff like that. I repainted it and used a turquoise Testors enamel gloss with a toothpick, dipped it and then dipped it in the area and repainted it all of the areas, and it looks a lot better like this. That water really pops and it looks more authentic to the one that was used on TV. So I'll show you guys what the plates look like and then we will talk about the leather. Okay, first thing first, let's talk about the plates. These are 5mm plates from WWE Shop. The higher that number, the thicker the plates are. I think most are 4mm, but I think the Intercontinental and the women's Attitude Era belts, I think those are 5mm. The Smoking Skull might be 5mm plates. So these are 5mm plates. This is a custom Cody Rhodes nameplate I got from a friend in the belt groups. I believe this was made by Wrestling Superstore, at least it looks like it, because it's got like that standard Wrestling Superstore font, but it does say Cody Rhodes on it. Cody was the last person to hold this particular version. On the side plates we have Europe and Africa, Asia and Australia. Again, I painted all of this blue, all of this turquoise actually. Snaps, this belt never had a belt tip, so no belt tip on the end of this belt. On the other side of the belt, you have your North America, South America, your WWE logo, and Antarctica. As far as the plates on this belt, I would give 5 out of 5 stars. I love the plates on this belt. I like it a lot. It looks really good. They did a great job on this belt. The leather, I mean, it's standard WWE Shop leather. I don't really care for it, even though it's just a display belt. I just prefer to have my belts on real leather. So I did go and hit my friend up, Ace Hernandez of BearSkull.Leather, and he re-leathered this belt for me. This is on a send-out strap, which I will flip over, but let me go get a piece of padding before I lay it down all the way. Okay, so here's what the back of the belt looks like. So right here, I know you guys are immediately drawn to this first. Right here is where the Cody Rhodes nameplate is. I had to use different screws with a washer to make that nameplate fit. I didn't have the regular nameplate screws, so I just worked with what I had. Some screws with 2 washers to hold that nameplate in. Doesn't necessarily look the best, so I may have to go out and get some proper screws, maybe some black ones to make it blend in a little bit better, but there you go. That is the nameplate screws right there. As far as the rest of the belt goes, it is just black backing and it is a send-out strap. So I just took my plates off the WWE Shop belt and then put them on this real leather strap. This belt was hand tooled. You know, some people would use a press plate, a metal press plate to stamp the snap box in. All of this was hand done. I like both. I like hand tooled and I like the stamped snap box. So I guess it just depends on the belt. But there is something a little special about everything being hand tooled and hand done, which is what Ace did here. So this is all hand tooled. And right here on the end of the snap box, you have that floral stamp. I'm not exactly sure what that name is. I'm sure there's a real name for it, but a lot of belt collectors call this the JMR floral stamp. And JMR put that on a lot of his belts. So you got that floral stamp. It is on both sides of the belt. And there is the stamp right there on that end as well. Again, all of this was hand tooled with his stamp on the end of the belt, BearSkull.Leather, letting you know that he made it. Does the leather support the plates? Yes, it does. You can do this and it stands up on its own, which I'm a big fan of. I like when the leather can support the plates and it doesn't just tip over on itself. So big factor to me is when the belt can stand up on its own. So if you like real leather, I recommend getting them done. I'm a fan of it. I like it a lot. To me, it just makes the belt feel more real and authentic compared to the polyurethane stock WWE straps. I love a good real leather. Ace did a great job on this belt. Big fan of it. Before we go any further, let's do the snap test and see if everything lines up. There you go. Everything is snapped together. Holds up nicely. There you go. There you go. Perfect. And here's what the belt looks like in your hands. This is like the fourth belt Ace has done for me. So if you want to hit him up yourself, he does have an email address. You can email him. You can also message him on Facebook Messenger as well and get a price quote. I will leave his email address on the screen and I'll also leave it in the description box below if you want to reach out to him and get some leather done for one of your replica belts. A lot of people forget that this belt is very small. It's not big at all. So, but I think it looks really good. I think it suited the era that was the Ruthless Aggression times. Really, really nice belt. Again, it's a send-out strap. Looks good. Love it. Ace did a great job. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys next time.